Hello, my name's Scott Fromey, and welcome to the Backwoodsman Institute. Well, today, as you can see, I'm out in the woods. I'm doing a little bit of squirrel hunting. So I'd like to share with you guys a little bit about squirrel hunting and maybe how to get started if you're not really familiar with squirrel hunting. Squirrel hunting is pretty dear to my heart because it's actually where I got my start into hunting and got introduced to hunting and developed a love for the outdoors, and it's what led me to where I am today. So like I said, I got my start squirrel hunting, as did probably a majority of a lot of my peers got started squirrel hunting at an early age. In fact, squirreling is a great way to introduce youngsters or people who've never hunted before to the sport of hunting. There's plenty of game out there. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment. Just maybe some clothes that match the outdoors, or a little natural colored clothing, and a good shotgun, and that's basically to get started with. Squirrel hunting, a lot of times you're moving through the woods, so you're learning those basics hunting skills of actually walking in the woods, or stalking, or sneaking through an area, cover concealment, firearm safety, that kind of stuff. Like I said, you can really hone in on your basic skills out there in the squirrel woods. Here in southern Indiana, we have two basic types of squirrels. We have the gray squirrel and a fox squirrel. The gray squirrel, well, he gets his name from his color. The gray squirrel, like I said, he's gray. He's got a white belly on the bottom side. They like to be in around, I would say, more timber area, like deep woods. That's where you're going to find the gray squirrels most of the time. You also have what they call a fox squirrel. Now the fox squirrel, you can actually see it's actually got a redder color than what the gray squirrel. And he's got like an orange underside belly. Now, where you're going to find the fox squirrel, a lot of times, obviously their habitats overlap a lot, but especially you're going to find a lot of fox squirrels more so around the river bottoms and in the open woods or along the field edges is where I find the majority of the fox squirrels. All squirrels spend a lot of time on the ground, but the fox squirrel, he's more blended in with like the grass and edges of the fields. That's where his habitat mostly is, and in a lot of little thickets and stuff along the edge of the woods. In fact, if you find a wooded area or a place along the river bottoms that's got a lot of grapevines in it, it's a good sign that there's going to be some fox squirrels in there because they like the grapevines.